Good afternoon, Tim Keith, Everybody Happy Wine Company and Leaf and Vine Wines. We're back up in Amador County at Story Winery, and we're in our Quartz Block, and it's September the 7th. We harvested this vineyard last year, September 22nd. It's a good point now where we're going to start coming back up about every week, checking the sugar, tasting the flavors, and just really seeing where we're at so we can really pinpoint the pick date. So I'm going to give you a few shots of the vineyard. It's warm up here today. It's about 90 probably already. Probably get up close to 100 degrees, which for us right now, we're a little bit behind this year where we were last year. It's not a bad thing. We want to get a little bit more heat in the vineyard, really start to get things ripening up nice. I will say the vineyard looks really good. Other than a few secondary clusters in the vines, the fruit looks good. The flavors are there. The flavors are actually there at lower sugars, which is phenomenal because it means I can make lower alcohol wines at and just as much flavor and just as much acidity, and that's going to make them not easier to drink, but just as tasty and less hangover. Which I hate hangovers. All right, so I'm going to give you some shots.
So this is kind of our test vine, and you can see real open canopy. This is a head train vine, and so you can get a lot of vigor actually, and you can get a lot of leaf coverage around the grapes, and we want a little bit of this speckled light. And so see if we can get a good shot. You can see the shadows behind this vine, and so you can see these holes poking through, and that's what we call that speckled light effect, and that's what we're looking for. We don't want just like all direct sunlight. We want it kind of like dappling through and just slowly ripening these grapes. And get a good shot in real close. 2 clusters per shoot. That's exactly what we're looking for. Real uniform ripening.
Right, so I just ran sugar on these grapes with our refractometer. If you want to look at old videos, I show how that's done. Maybe if I get enough complaints, I'll show how it's done again. But anyway, we harvested this last year, like I said, on the 22nd of September. When it got to tank, the sugar was at 26.2 bricks, which is basically ideal for me. It's like this perfect little happy area with regards to alcohol and flavor, and just the overall chemistry of what my fermentation I want it to be. Right now, this is at about 20.5. We roughly go up 1.5 bricks of sugar per week, and so that's putting us 3 weeks from now. We'd probably be right around 25. So we're looking probably about a week behind that. So I'm kind of anticipating right now September 29th is about at an approximate pick date, and so you heard it here. 3 weeks from now, 4 weeks from then, that's what we'll be looking at, and we'll see what happens.